All right. Both mics on? All right. Well, VoiD, congratulations, first of all. Dude, what a tournament for you. Winning not only regular singles, but customs and low tiers. That is huge, man. How are you feeling right now? I would imagine. Are you just laughing that you just came and took everybody's money? I mean,
No. I think earlier today, like I was, of course, really amped up to play singles because like I get another shot at Mr. R.
right.
Last time I faced him, it was just clean 3-0. I got bodied.
Gotcha.
And like I've always looked up to Mr. R in both this game and the previous game, Brawl.
Sure.
So it always just, it's crazy in my head that I can play on the level of these people that I looked so far up to.
Right.
And earlier today, I was like, it would be great if I won singles. Like, that would be amazing. But if I won every event, that would be really funny.
It is pretty amusing because I found myself commentating low tiers top 8, and I ended up commentating in the finals of customs as well, and then commentating here in normal singles. I'm just like, one consistent trend. This guy, like that's big time, man. Were you expecting to win every event?
I didn't think it would be too far off. Low tier, I think it was very like bracket dependent.
Sure.
I think if I ran into like a Charizard, I would have just lost.
Oh, okay.
Because I can't kill a Charizard and he can just like up throw me. I was really hoping I didn't run into any Charizards.
Gotcha.
So when I started facing Death, I knew it wouldn't be far off. Simply because just like thinking about it in my head, I'm like, Mewtwo could probably win the matchup.
Right.
I just have to play like really safe.
Let me ask you a question. In winners semis, we saw you struggling a little bit with Death with the Sheik. At any point, because it did go to Game 5, did you consider switching to Mewtwo since you had success in low tier bracket? Did that cross your mind at all?
After Game 1, I was like, what if I went Mewtwo? And then I was like, well, I lost 2 games with Mewtwo in every set.
Right.
And
That's true.
if I lose 2 games right now, then I lose. So I was like, no, I can't go Mewtwo.
Can't take the risk.
And at Paragon, I faced Death in a money match, and it was like 3-0. He got way better from there.
Right.
But I believed in myself. I hope
clearly,
things would work out.
I mean, after a performance like this, how can you be, short on confidence? Let me ask you. You said that the last time you faced Mr. R, it was, you kind of got bodied, clean 3-0. But in this situation, you 3-0'd him twice. Do you feel like you are the second best Sheik uncontested?
No.
No.
I don't feel like I'm the second best Sheik.
Who do you think is?
I don't think there's a second best Sheik. I just think there's 0, and then there's like.
Oh, everybody trying to get on his level.
I think everybody's like tied at second.
Okay.
Because Mr. R, so like, okay, 0 is the fundamental god.
Sure.
I'm the technical god. Ramen is that perfect in between.
Gotcha.
Like he can do exponentially better than I can in a lot of matchups.
Okay.
And like just because like I've had like really good brackets recently, and I've been doing really well, but I don't think that's to contest with Ramen's consistency.
Sure.
So I think I might be up on that level, but I'm never going to count out Mr. R. I'm not going to count out Edge, Rain, Japanese Sheiks.
There's a lot of good ones, yes.
Yeah, there's a lot of people in contest for that second Sheik spot, and I can't decide who's actually second.
I got you. No, that's a very very humble answer. I respect that, and a very accurate one as well. Now, obviously, we saw you take this tournament. What's the next event we can expect to see? Because I see you all the time. You go to these, you're trading all the time out in SoCal. Very strong region. And for some odd reason, I feel like people still sometimes sleep on SoCal, believe it or not. I don't know how they do it. But I see you every week. You're always handling business. What's the next event we can expect to see? Our next big event?
I'll be going to Pound.
Okay.
Yeah.
Any expectations for that event?
No, I hope I do well.
I think you'll do pretty well.
I hope so.
Now, this is your first Xanadu, correct?
Yeah.
Okay. Well, this is obviously, not a regular Tuesday. It's like a, bit of a mini regional or national, if you will, high tier regional. What did you think about the competition for Xanadu? Most notably being Pink Fresh. I don't think you got a chance to face him in the bracket, but what did you think from him?
From everything I heard, because personally, I'm really bad at watching other people play. Because then I like put myself in their shoes and I get really anxious. But from everything I heard and from everything I did see, he was playing really well. I was actually getting a little anxious if I were to end up facing him in grand finals.
Right.
Because I feel like Bayonetta is a character that I can tilt really easily against, and I feel like Pink Fresh has been trying his best to improve with her.
Yes.
So that tacked on to the fact that I've only played like specific Bayo players. If Pink Fresh were to run me over in the first 2 games, I would probably lose all momentum and I would probably lose the set.
Very
So I do think Pink Fresh, he was a really good player. I think MDVA is, I personally think MDVA is a pretty good region.
Good, thank you.
A lot of people would disagree and argue with that. I mean, that's just how I feel. The players are good. The players have done good. Like, I faced Remzi. Each game was last stock, last hit. It was 2-0, but it was last stock, last hit.
Right.
Like, people have to realize set count does not determine how close the game was.
Absolutely agreed right there. And a lot of people don't realize that. I'm glad you're able to kind of bring that to light. So for, get back to the finals, you do a lot of Sheik Diddles against K9 over there in SoCal because, obviously you guys attend a lot of tournaments. You obviously coming out on the winning end quite a bit. Is a Sheik Diddle, you feel like that's one of your most comfortable match?
Yeah,
really?
I can say that confidently because if you realize the one thing, like even Mr. R told me this, the one thing that put my Sheik above his in this situation was I was better at avoiding the 50-50 than he was. So he had a lot of time like struggling trying to kill me while I didn't have as much time struggling. So it's just, I've practiced it so much for the past half year to like 8 months.
Well, obviously in those, last stock situations, last hit, that's going to be the difference maker, every single time. So no doubt about that. But hey, man, again, congratulations. You won 3 out of 4 events. One of them you didn't even enter, so we can't hold that against you. But why don't you tell the people where they can follow and find you and all that good stuff?
My Twitter is at 2GGVoid. 2GG like this, I guess. Yeah.
There you
go. I do have a Twitch, but I don't really stream. I don't have a computer yet, but I will start streaming. My Twitch account is GSM VoiD, which GSM was my crew back in Hawaii.
Gotcha.
And yeah, I think that's the only place you can really find me. Oh, I guess, and at 2G Gaming, because I play in 2 weeklies there. Like every week.
Exactly. Yeah. And those guys are really great guys out there too. I had the pleasure of being out there about 2 weeks ago. Great hospitality, no complaints. But VoiD, congratulations again, sir. Very well deserved. Looking forward to see what you can do at Pound, and I'll continue to climb your quest to clearly be the best. And you got a good chance, man. Keep it up.
Thank you very much.
All right, guys, thank you so much for watching. I don't know what GimR wants to do just yet, but, make sure you show a lot of love to both the channel, VoiD, myself, all your casters. It's been an absolute pleasure and honor to commentate for you guys, interview VoiD, and I hope you guys have a blessed and safe evening. I'll see you later.
Oh, so you think Needle? You think Sheik is gonna do the Needle fountain fish? As soon as the Needle comes out, just spam it. And then like she's gonna